Thank you for visiting West Coast Auto Enthusiast. Today we're featuring a 2015 Land Rover LR4 HSE Luxury. It's a clean title, clean Carfax car. It's got 66,000 miles on it. We can finance it through Cuddle. We can put an extended warranty on it, and we welcome trades. So we bought this because it's an HSE Lux with heavy duty package. It's also got a black design package on it, which cosmetically completely changes the appearance. But what we really like about it is the heavy duty package. And if you're not familiar with that, that is locking front and rear differential, which makes a big difference in where these things will go and not go. So running boards, HSE Luxury, it's got heated seats, heated steering wheel, it's got comfort access, it is powered by a supercharged V6, which you can see there. So because it's got a dimple on it here, you can see anywhere you've got that, you're going to be able to lock or unlock your car. And you've got one back here. So you've got 4 doors, passive entry, or however everybody calls it something different. Cosmetically, the car is in perfect condition. There's not a dent or a ding on it that I'm aware of. It's got a tow package on it. Another thing about the heavy duty packages, it does come with a full-size spare. That is a Land Rover hitch. If you haven't seen those, that green tab on the right is a locking mechanism. You do have a backup camera and front and rear parking sensor, excuse me. Third row seating, which is nice. So super clean. The HSE is a premium leather product also. So these fold flat. There's a trigger for that. Super easy to work. So if you're looking at this, you know what it is. Oh, and I've got those are cross rail bars, a license plate frame, and a cargo net for the back. If you're not familiar with these, I doubt you're looking at it, but for those that are not aware, they replaced the Discovery from the 90s and 2000s with the LR3 and LR2, and then that was replaced with the LR4, which has now been replaced with the Discovery. And we really like these. The people that have had them, I haven't had any complaints about them. People really like them. They like the way they handle. They're not as complicated as the other Land Rover products of this generation, so they're typically easier to maintain, easier to service. You can see, so the black lettering and badging and all the black components on the exterior, the 19-inch black wheels is part of the black design package. We haven't seen very many, excuse me, on the LR4. Yeah, typically the black design package is something we've seen on the full-size Rovers. So you can see just by the leather, it's a supple, it's a premium leather. You have 3 sunroofs in these generation cars. You have rear climate control, which is on the ceiling. There's your door trim. You do have heated rear seats, heated steering wheel, and heated front seats. So you've got a Meridian sound system on this. You have stitched door leather panels, heated seats, but not ventilated seats. I don't think ventilated seats were options. You do have a center cooler. So I've got one master key. You're going to have a set of books. So push button start. We have the MSRP and the window sticker for this. $65,000 is what it was new, and that was I think $15,000 in equipment. 10 of that is the HSE Luxury package. Now let me move this stuff off here, just to show you the passenger side door panel is super clean. So is the seat. So as I mentioned, there's a window sticker, $65,300. With a base MSRP of $50,000. It's a 200 California car, so we like that. So this is your transmission. This is it's called a bunch of different things, but basically they call it all-terrain 2, and so this is gives you rock crawl mode. These are a bunch of terrains selectable, depending on where you're at. So sand, lifted suspension, snow, lifted suspension, desert. And then so if you put this in, if you spin this around into neutral, you put this into low, and then you move this all the way over here, you're going to get rock crawl mode, and you're going to get locking differential. So I'm going to show you that on the display. So adjustable suspension, so you can lock it in a heightened or a lowered position. Dual heated seats, dual auto climate control. Home menu, navigation, Bluetooth, video, your setup. It does have a backup camera on it, which is there. So if you go in here, so this is a touch screen. If you go to the home, Extra features, whoops. If you go to extra features, you have two options. You have camera options. You can go in here and select the camera and how it displays. So if this had a surround view camera, you'd be able to change the view of that. And then the 4x4 gives you it gives you a travel over here, and then it's interesting, the locking and then front and or locking center and rear diff. Excuse me. Multi-function steering wheel, so you've got paddle shift here. On the right is upshift. You have a downshift on the left. This is your mode, so audio control on your steering wheel. These are your horns, or horn bar. Cruise control, your digital display system and onboard computer system. Bluetooth, you do have a heated steering wheel, so if you pull that forward, you're going to see it illuminated. And then you're going to see a, I guess on this it doesn't do it. Power tilt and telescoping wheel. Let's see, home link, so 3 buttons here for security gates and garage door openers. Trying to think of anything else. Go back to the navigation, Bluetooth, audio and video. So it is HD radio. You do have satellite radio also. So this is always, I mean, it's very straightforward. You do have 2 glove boxes, so you have an upper glove box where you have an aux and you have USB in there. Maybe hard to see with the darkness. Down here is the books and glove box. So super clean, super well taken care of. It's got good service history on the Carfax. Typically the heavy duty package was not something that would have come standard on a Rover that was delivered to a dealership, so my guess is most of these were going to be special order cars. And they've gotten popular now. That's an overland car, but back in 16, not a lot of people cared about a locking center or rear diff. And with people's, with the change in people getting outdoors and spending more time in their cars or being outdoors in general, the locking center diff and rear diff and overland has become quite a bit more appealing. So, and there's a ton of options you can put on this: rooftop tent, ladders. Super user friendly for the outdoor enthusiast. If you have questions or would like additional information, please feel free to contact us. We can be reached at 503-227-2354, and we'd like to thank you for visiting West Coast Auto Enthusiast.